Hi everyone, well, look, this is the garden in front of the house. So we're gonna go for our little tour that we can do the other day. So let's have a quick look. So this is the verge, this is the straight. So what we've done here is our little terra preta bump perpendicular to the slope. So like the water actually flow down the slope and stops at the bump, so more water can be retained, more vegetation can grow, and there will be less soil erosion. Now, in this pile of organic matter, we are growing potatoes on the top because potatoes is a good plant to decompose organic matter. And on the side, we are growing like some small lettuce. That's it. And there's more potatoes over there. And in between, we are growing like small crops like carrots and chia. And here on the side we have some silver beets starting nicely coming up. Yep. Some sunflowers. And here we go, that's the second bump. The potatoes didn't come out yet in this one, but they will soon. Okay. And yeah, more potatoes. And so this is the pile of organic matter that my neighbors and my local gardeners are giving to me to keep producing soil. So yeah, so it's all like grass clippings and branches and leaves and all the stuff they can give me, I just take it. And yeah, this is the free resources that are abundant in the city. And it's the actual resource that we need to be able to build soil in a place where there's just sand from the beach. So yeah, here we grow buckwheat and wheat. Yeah. Alright guys, so we're gonna go through the back. So you see all the weeds can grow the way it wants to regenerate the soil. Low maintenance garden, no weeding required. Yep. So here we have some wild wheat and some oxalis and some nostalgias. Mainly 3 different kind of plants that are all edible and growing wild into the garden, giving us some more abundance. Alright, and here is our pool. With wild vegetation growing into the pool, into the water. And lots of azolla that are also cleaning the water and oxygenating the water. So here we have a chinampas, so like what we talked about, you know, the floating pallets with lettuce growing into it. So it's growing nicely for the moment. Here we have another one. with corn salad and a few leeks. And also we're using the azolla as a mulch to top up the soil and create fertility. And here we have another one with spinach. You can actually see the fish inside. There we go. It's going nicely. Quite shady this area though, but still doing alright. And this is more like a chinampas with wild vegetation that creates a lot of roots and allows more biodiversity to take place into the pond. Same here, we got some papyrus and grasses. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Alright. So now we're going to go through the garden. So it's the beginning of the season now, July, you know, so we just started to plant. So we have some young beetroots here coming up nicely. So that's the first garden bed. It's coming up. Nice leaves. Here we have another garden bed with turnips, but they're very young, we can't even see them at the moment, so we're gonna skip that. So yeah, so here we have some tomatoes coming up nicely, really growing well. And so this is July. Right, yeah, July is the good season. Here we have some broad beans as well, fixing nitrogen into the soil next to the tomatoes. Here we have artichoke, a little lemon tree, and you see right around it it's all weeds or wild vegetation, you know, that is growing around everywhere that we don't take out, because it's also going to help building the soil. Okay, so here we have a little pea tower, so the peas are starting pretty well. It's coming up nicely. Yes, go a little bit out so you can see what it's like here. So you see we built some structure with bamboos that are also compostable, that can go back into the soil, and then with also compostable ropes we can make things climb. Yeah, here we also have some beans coming up nicely. Beginning, some garlic, some corn salad. That's also very nice. Alright. And this is the row of tomato. And then we have some cauliflower. Yep. Alright. So here we go. This is kale and silver beet and mustard. Also starting very well. Doing really good, very shiny, healthy plants for the season. Okay, here we have some cauliflower and some calendula that is coming up. But yeah, it's the beginning of the season, so it's a bit small for the moment. A bit of kale. Okay, a few artichokes that are growing wild. You know, the first few flowers from the oxalis coming, so it's good for the bees. Now we have some radish. Radish doing very well. Different varieties. Yeah, there's one here. There's one there. So we have some black ones and some white ones and some pink ones. Yeah. Okay. Now this is the little composty area, chicken style. Few chicken scratching, eating some food. Yep. So this is a worm farm, so just a bathtub, you know, we put the food scrap in it and collect the juice. This is the chicken coop. Alright, we got a bit more diversity here. A few fruit trees like the fig tree and the citrus tree that are recovering from the last tenant. Beehive. It's pretty active today. There's a bit of sun, it's a bit warm, they're all coming out. And yeah. So here it is, guys. The garden at the beginning of winter, Makuru season. And yeah, we'll try to make another video in a couple of months, 3 months, to see the progression of the garden, and we'll go from there. Alright, thank you everyone for coming, and hopefully we'll chat soon. Thank you.